It's your girl, the real deal, Lanita Skills Reaction. Yeah. Like, share, subscribe. All right, people, I'm going to give you time not to come in. I decided to pop back in for a minute, or two. Uh, y'all, as you come in, stop by the like button, and speak to them and wave at them and appreciate that. Okay, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do hit the subscribe button at the top so you can get the notification when I do go live. You'll be here. All right, y'all. Teachers, 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 students, students, students. Students are going to be students, and teachers are going to teach. Teacher's job is to teach, not to discipline. Now, today happened to something somewhere at Discovery High School. This at North Cross High School. I guess they had a little issues out there also. This is in Gwinnett. We had a situation happen at Discovery High School where teachers walked out of the job. Not probably at the Gwinnett school, period. They walked out to send message following repeated acts of school violence. Okay. Teachers are getting hurt, and students are sometimes fighting the teachers. And the teachers are held in a situation where they don't know what to do. They can't touch you. You can't touch the kids. You can't. You don't want to hit a kid. You don't want to hit them teenagers, even though they hit Harper. They young. You don't want to do that. So what are they going to do about that? Teachers are being held absent. They don't want to come to work, and that's not fair. It's not about the money. It's about you come there to teach. You didn't come there to discipline like that. You didn't come there to discipline. They want you to discipline. I feel sorry, really do feel sorry for the teachers because the system want them to teach, discipline, stop fights. They want the teachers to do too much, which teachers that's not fair. So I'm gonna let y'all listen to this, and I'm gonna stop it, and I'm gonna start it, okay? They happen out at Discovery in Gwinnett.
Gwinnett County teachers say they're terrified of fights, threats, and weapons being brought to school. We called one teacher who wants to remain anonymous. She tells us she and dozens of other teachers are calling out to make a statement to district officials.
They don't listen to us, and we know that if we make a statement like this, that it will get attention.
Now, I believe this teacher. I believe this teacher because I have had a principal ask me. Uh, I was telling him about the student, and that the student, everybody have issues with him. The way he can't help it, but he's interrupting and hitting other students in the class while you trying to teach. All subjects in school, whether it's physical education, health, or all courses, uh, held responsible to teach, to instruct. And you can't do that when you gotta already have an overcrowded class, and then you have a student in there acting up, and then you gonna tell a teacher that you can't deal with one. They can't deal with one cross team. So when you cross team, they go in there act up in that class. They are wearing the teachers out, y'all, in this system, in the Cab County system, also as well as Gwinnett. So what these teachers did, they tried since the board wouldn't listen to them, they went overboard and walked out to send a message that they got their teachers. They're not there. They're not their parents. They are not there one teacher got hurt for stopping a fight. Some kids sit there and playing stuff instead of getting their education. But hold on, let's finish.
From outside the school system.
In a statement, the school district told 11 Alive there were more than
Okay, this is what the school system told 11 and lied after they found out that the Gwinnett County teachers walked out. Okay, this is what they said. Today, we had just over 1,000 teachers out, well within our typical range, and nothing or note to report. Today, we feel 79% of those absences with substitute teachers. So today, they had to fill 79 positions, y'all. Don't you know 70%, I mean, say 7% of those absences were substitute teachers? Others was able to combine classes. That's even hard. You can't teach your class because they name you combine classes or use other stuff to support learning. That's sad. This is sad. Teachers getting tired of it. And y'all losing the system, it has lost too many good teachers. Along with me as well as other teachers, I wasn't ready to retire. But when you don't have to the what I want to say, when you don't have not the quintessential something I want to put right there. I don't want to retire and go back and then sub. I might well stay there and teach, right? I don't want to do that. I might be just going to sit there and keep getting that headache every day. But y'all, the system is losing too many teachers, y'all. Too many good teachers. But they not stopping no. That's not their job to stop no fight. Oh, my head. That's not a teacher job to stop fights. Okay. All right.
1,000 teachers out, which it called normal. Nearly 80% of those absences were covered Wednesday, but those absences come as the school district reported an administrator was hurt trying to stop a fight, and one teacher was attacked at Discovery High School in the last week.
We're losing teachers every single day because they are afraid to be in the classrooms, to be in the schools, because they don't have the authority at the local schools to do what they need to do.
Dr. Frances Davis, a former Gwinnett County administrator, called for the resignation of Superintendent Dr. Calvin Watts. She says the district's new restorative practice is a catastrophe and has not stopped repeated acts of violence in schools.
They receive a consequence. That's part of our policy. That's part of our work. We want to make sure that when they come back, they're not just repeating those behaviors, that they've learned.
At a town hall Wednesday, Watts admitted the district's 12,000 teachers had not received the 30 hours of training the new policy requires, saying the district was, quote, course correcting.
We still have a ways to go. And in terms of a timeline, I will say...
Let me tell you something, y'all. They got to get parent involvement in the school system like they had days back in the days. They need parents' participation. They need parents' involvement because the parents is the one is part of the community who go to the town meeting and set the goals for these children. Set that calendar for these kids. So what's the problem now? What's the problem now? Y'all, you need teachers. But if things keep going on like it is, they're not gonna have no one. Them young people ain't gonna be able to handle this situation.
By end of this year, the goal is that we would have a significant increase in the number of teachers that are being trained.
Students like Eddie.
And they always saying, wait till this year, wait till the end of the year. It's gonna get better. They gonna do this. They gonna and on nothing change. Everything go right back to where it was.
Madden say they have limited confidence change can happen.
That rollout left people uninformed, in the dark, and it created a variable implementation across the schools.
So that was Joe Ripley reporting for us tonight. 11 Alive also
So,
found that
hold on, yeah.
the number of fights in Gwinnett County schools are up 32% from last year, and there was a 25% increase in weapons found in schools. This is according to the district. And teachers are willing to tell 11 Alive that unless there is a change in that trend, more of them will be walking out to try to create that change.
But you know what? I don't blame them. I walk out of there too if they not gonna change. Train. And then see what they want to do is, oh, we gonna train somebody to get rid of them teachers who walk out. They'll threaten you. The system will threaten you where you don't, to keep you from walking out. People don't care nothing about that. That ain't enough money, y'all. It ain't about money when you got to go through all of that. That money ain't even worth it. So y'all tell me what y'all think. That what should happen. This one lady said, she said, I can relate to this story so much. In my school, only the principal was able to get the police involved in a bully incident. But before that, my school counselor said that the bully was known to be a problem, and they couldn't do anything. That's what they always say. They can't do anything. I even filled out a police report and that a group of students still harassed other students. It did nothing. Why can't a gun solve more issues than just talking to parents? This is why American schools are so folded up. Now, I would say parents' involvement. Put the parents responsible for it. Put the parents, or either keep them in homeschool. Let them homeschool. Let them homeschool and let their parent deal with them from the home. Those who don't know how to behave in school, let them stay at home and do the work. If they don't pay it, they don't pay it. It's bad that you have to be that way, but you have to think what else you gonna do. No nobody want to keep put up with nobody kids mess. You can't even handle your own child. But y'all tell me what y'all think about it, parents. What y'all think about it, y'all parents to these kids. I mean, what y'all think should happen in the system? You know what I mean? We don't want to lock no kid. I don't like to see nobody go to jail like that. Jail ain't for everybody. Jail don't solve the problem all the time. We got to do something within the system. I would think that's giving them homeschool. Give them homeschool. Let them stay at home. Cause what they'll try to do now, y'all. This is what your school may be doing. They got a certain a child can't be suspended so many hours days or something. They can't to the minimum that they can be gone. And so they'll tell the teachers, they'll put them same children in the same teacher class. That teacher don't have that child every year. Then when the teacher retire, then y'all got to put up with him. And then now y'all don't want to put up. Now y'all ready to retire because that good teacher gone. We can't keep losing our good teachers, y'all. And somebody said quitting makes no sense. Look, if they don't do right, I quit. Shoot, it's other jobs you can go to. You can go to another. And I'm using you jumping from school to school. Cause all school they fight. Y'all tell me what y'all think. Like, share, and subscribe.